Greetings, combatants. Today's video will be a tough one to hear, but as a community that actually care about these games, we must be open-minded. Today's video will be discussing the next chapter in the degradation of Shao Kahn as a character. Now, this video will be giving props on this depiction of him and we'll be discussing how his degradation was continued from the previous video. MK vs. DC's depiction was definitely much more of a degradation, but in certain ways. But some of the ideas were used as a catalyst to continue his degradation here. Sad to say, but NetherRealm is not the best when it comes to the depiction of this character. Definitely not. I will be discussing his best depiction under WB soon enough, but today we will discuss the degradation, how this game saved and also continued to degrade the character of Shao Kahn. Now, without further ado, let us begin. Now first of all, I'll be jumping around in this scene pack to give certain examples of this degradation. First of all, he has a very strong opening in this game, showing him as the canon victor of the Battle of Armageddon, who has a strong voice to take the character.
Feel the wrath of Shao Kahn.
One aspect about him in this game that really does good for me is how he is. His voice is actually pretty good. His depiction of his voice and intelligence is still here.
They masquerade as dragons, but are toothless worms.
And he has some of the best line delivery in this game. Unfortunately, the costume is the inferior MK vs. DC costume, and not the superior Mortal Kombat Deception costume. Okay, let's see. Well, to show what I mean, we're gonna skip over. We're gonna hold off on the video for just a second to show you what I mean. This is the MK vs. DC costume. Yeah, you can see this exactly the costume he's wearing. This is the Armageddon costume. You can see the difference, correct? I would say. Here's a better picture showing off this version of the costume. Yeah, that's a little different. Now, let's step back into the realm of this depiction costume, and here is the full view of this version of the costume. Crap. I think we can all see where the costume differs and see why I prefer this take, this costume, way better than this costume. If they were going to, they should have adapted the costume, which is one of the problems I have with this game.
Win.
So yeah. My second favorite costume, of course. Now we will be discussing the costume I would have preferred him wear in the game instead of this, but that's for a later part of the video. So, without further ado, let's get back into it.
Well done.
My venom spreads. It is the end of all things. Armageddon.
Certainly excellent opening, but this is Midway's version of the character, so he is not exactly the same character that is members.
Ages wasted in
He's not the exact, he's not, this is a different version of him, so this depiction of him doesn't really apply as well as it would in part of the game. I'm not sure what that would be part to show the end scene.
as your He must win.
Fatality.
Okay, now we move on to his first scene in the game.
500 years I have waited. Now I must wait 500. You failed me. 500 years I have waited. Now I must wait 500 more.
He shows up in a newly scene in this costume, and it does not match well with what I am going with.
Is that your best?
Now, give me a second. I will show you a better version of how this scene could have been played out. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Here.
The elder gods. But
Well done.
you have failed me.
Just watch this for 1 second and then we'll get back to the video.
Fool Raiden.
Silence! Gather our forces. It's time to end this game. Once and for all.
Now covering this scene, you see how he does not show up in the newly lit scene. He shows up more towering and imposing, for he is sitting on his throne.
Well done.
You have failed me.
And he's
Sorry,
clearly
Master.
being tortured.
It was that old fool Raiden.
Silence!
That is a way better way to handle this scene, if you ask me.
Gather our...
I am Shao
And even
Kahn.
when he is shown, it still sets a way better precedent than what is shown.
My lord, all is not lost.
Is that your best?
Curse the elder gods in their tournament. I should have taken Earth.
That's one comparison.
But I am bound by their rules. Rules that cannot be broken.
My lord.
Kill him.
He is shown to be whiny and short-sighted. This was not how he was depicted in the canon comic for MK2. In MK2, he was shown to be
Is that your
very
best?
tactical and intelligent. The way he was speaking about this whole thing, he was being very wordy with the way he was talking about this failure, and he explained why this failure was so significant. In this game, he does not do that. He merely starts whining after it's determined that the tournament was a failure, and he does not even attempt to, like in the MK2 prequel comic, he actually gives him a chance to explain why he is so pissed. I will be showing that. I'll be showing that depiction at the end of the video. But for now, let's get back into it.
But what if the rules were changed?
Katana,
This is in line with his character right here.
continue.
I am Shao Kahn.
This is not important.
Do you and she...
He doesn't hold any significance. He's depicted in many scenes, but there's one defeat.
I failed. I deserve death.
I have failed my father. You must kill me.
Kill him!
This is one of the better scenes that he is depicted in this game, as he tells her to kill him, to kill the warrior. She refuses, and he goes, "Gah, screw this," and he does it himself. That's very much in line with him. He was incredibly ruthless and incredibly tactical.
Feel the power of Shao Kahn.
Katana! You will join me.
So only to face his killer.
And you shall.
I do so of my brother. You. Shao Kahn, I challenge Scorpion, the murderer of my brother. You will bring him before me.
Don't make me laugh.
You can see his eyebrows definitely raising at that.
Sub-Zero? No!
You cannot save him. The flow of time.
In this scene, he takes the offer as it was a part of his character. Any advantage, any opportunity that was presented before him in the previous era games, he would absolutely take for granted and use to his advantage. This is very much
Well done.
the characterization he always had.
The slender reed bent before the...
How is it that Earthrealm ninjas brazenly appear before me when my daughter, Princess of Outworld, was sent to intercept them?
Father,
Begone!
Is that your best?
Yeah, we don't know how this really would have went down in the previous version, but as I stated before, he was known for being very wordy and known for showing his intelligence in just basic sentences. This does not seem as intelligent. This seems more of aberration and then a quick shrug off.
as of late, this conjurer has created horrid replicas of
This
me,
is
crossbred
one
with
of the
Tarkatan
scenes
blood.
where this
When
is
he
one
was
of the
alive,
scenes
he
where
attacked me.
the writers make him dumb for no particular reason. He's thinking about what he's going to do, which he would be able to do in nanoseconds.
Official, you suck.
That is a completely stupid way to do this. I have talked about this scene before, but this is not the way he should have done it. It would have been much smarter. Instead of doing it like this, he would have said, "Is this true? Did you actually do this?" Make it seem like he did behind his back, put her in a trance, try to keep her under control, play into the security that she still thinks he is her father. Instead, he acts completely moronic and explains the details of his invasion, explaining he isn't even her own father. He completely separates all illusions that he is her father, and that was a completely stupid way to do it. When you were tactical, when you were intelligent as he was, you would think
It's
of a
official.
way to keep
You
both of them
suck.
to keep both of them still at your side. You would want to keep Shang Tsung because he's useful, and you would want to keep Katana still loyal to you. He does not do this.
And took his queen as my wife. Return to
You
the
suck.
flesh pits.
In that notion, if only I have not allowed Sindel to convince me of your worth. If that was the case, he wouldn't have kept her around, but he did, which makes very little sense in comparison. I don't think that makes a lot of sense.
Is that your best?
Return to the flesh pits. Bring me my daughter. Melina.
Perhaps you are meant to be the victor.
Now I'm gonna both give props to this scene and diminish this scene at the same time. First of all, snapping a person's neck out of space to please your subjects is a very smart way to do things.
Is that your best?
To actually care about the opinions of his subjects and actually want them to be happy. So yes, it is something he would do. But
Kung Lao! No!
as the tournament goes, this is a very cheap way to eliminate the opponent. It makes it seem like he's more so short-sighted and moronic, and doesn't actually view himself as powerful as he did in the previous era. Midway's version of him knew how truly powerful he was and had no problem demonstrating it. He slaughtered millions en masse in battles. He's faced everyone He's faced everyone to come, and none of them could challenge him. He would not think in this moronic level.
From your boat!
Also, he doesn't use his position as the tournament host to make this, to keep his position intact. He literally
Is that your best?
is just able to run hands with him right after he does this without anything. He didn't put him through the tournament structure. He didn't have him face his warriors before facing him. No, he didn't have him do that. They just fight right here, and I think that's incredibly stupid, because I think it would be much better if he actually fought him, if he actually used the rules of the tournament to make him actually fight him. That would have been a more acceptable way for this to be done, but it was not.
For Kung Lao, the Shaolin, and Earth Realm.
He takes his first loss in this game, but since this is against the only person who's ever consistently been able to defeat him before, it makes sense. Here is the second diminishment of his character.
The Emperor. Invasion.
Invasion?
Do you mock me?
It's
Sindel's
official.
ward prevents
You
me from
suck.
setting foot in Earthrealm.
Have you considered why your wife and Empress chose to betray you in this particular fashion?
Of course. But even
You
after
suck.
millennia, her motives are a mystery.
This is a hard pill to swallow, making it seem like he's so dumb that he couldn't figure out the simple question, which he definitely would have been able to figure out. It's not a hard question to figure out, and the fact he's being fed to it, it's being fed to him by him over here, who had nothing to do with the first 3 game plots. This makes it even more laughable and pathetic.
She realized that the safeguards afforded by the Elder Gods through mortal combat are but fiction. She sacrificed herself to give protection the Elder Gods could not, so Earthrealm could not suffer as had Edania.
Indeed.
I have mastered the spells
He just
necessary
goes
for her
along with
resurrection.
it, and has no point of his own. My biggest problem with this was the MK3 plot was his in the original timeline, and here it is Quan Chi's plot, diminishing one of the greatest showings of his tactical intelligence away from him,
You suck.
and giving it to someone who had nothing to do with this plot, with the 3rd game's plot anyways.
Nullified. And
of the few times he shows his tactical
The
brilliance
Empress
and
requires
intelligence.
something of you.
He gets rid of him and uses him as a catalyst, who was eventually going to be a traitor anyways, to
Fatality.
I can take it.
power up his wife to get rid of all his enemies. Which in general is a very smart plan. And it works to his benefit because it actually pans out well. She eliminates 90% of the heroes, so it was an actual genius plan.
No one attacks the Emperor!
No one did.
Time to go.
Relying on fools like him to do his work is incredibly stupid.
Face judgment, Raiden.
Without victory in mortal... No! Do as I say! The gods! No!
Killed by accident. This will be the topic of a video.
This time. You denied me my right.
This is one where this is where his best shown in the
You
game
denied
is.
me my rightful claim. Not this time.
Being powerful enough where his mere punches are able to enter.
Feel the wrath of Shao Kahn.
Is definitely a significantly good feat. He bruises him with a single punch.
Shackles me no longer.
Feel the power of Shao Kahn.
It mirrors the beginning image, which was a different version of him, but still held significant purpose.
Well done.
They masquerade as dragons, but are mere toothless worms. I know you can feel it. It is the end of all things.
Superb.
Elder gods, where are you? Why do you forsake me?
Past.
They missed the samurai embellishments though. This is where his most significant feat comes in. While it may not look like it, this actually a planet destroying laser beam.
You merge realms without victory in Mortal Kombat. Our penalty is clear.
Superb.
An anemic effort.
Their planet destroying
Well
laser
done.
beam does nothing but tickle him. That is an incredibly awesome feat of him, and one of his most significant feats ever shown. So,
From
dubs.
ineffectual deity. Today, I become the Elder God.
Losing to them here does not diminish his character. Though, this one scene afterwards does.
It is over.
Never mind, the video didn't actually show it, but the scene I'm referring to is the one where... You know what? I'll discuss it in the next segment. This segment of the video is over. Except for one thing. This is the costume he should have been wearing. I don't know if you've seen, my fellow viewers have seen this one before, but it looks a lot better with the shoulder armor being more samurai embellishments, and the arm armor, and especially the samurai embellishments, how it's a better costume and would have looked way better for the character if they were to use it, but they did not. It was shown in promotional material and shown as the official render on the website, but it was not used significantly in the game. I'm so sorry for those fans who expect me to not say it, but the previous designs, like this one especially, are just way cooler. I'm sorry, but they just are. It's just way more intimidating and way more cool looking, especially because this goes along with the how designs actually matter, and designs actually tell a story, and they actually make the character feared. Like this is a fearsome design. It was significantly important to remember that, because here's the full Deception costume, and here's a better look at the costume they could have used. I like it more. On to the next segment of the video. Let's get into it. Alright, this next segment of the video will go over the important events. The MK2 prequel comic.
Great Shao Kahn, I demand Shang Tsung's execution. Through his careless endeavors, we have lost the greatest of our warriors, my son Goro. The humans of Earthrealm were thought to be weak and unfocused. This was all based on the words of Shang Tsung himself. Yet he was defeated by a Shaolin monk. The Shaolin study peace and passive ways. Liu Kang should never have defeated Shang Tsung, and we should never have sent a sorcerer to do the work of a warrior. As Gorbak, King of the Kawatan, I ask that Shang Tsung return with me to my great kingdom, and be executed before my people. Only this will atone for the death of Goro. I understand your concerns, Gorbak. However, we must now look past the death of our great champion. We will occupy this realm
Superb.
that this realm has ceased to grow with it.
Well done.
Set foot on your soil until its furies are unbalanced. Shang Tsung is bold to accomplish this. And within your one last moment to devise an answer. The reason why I should be striking down myself.
My master, we to the history of you challenge. A new tournament. The rules of the clear.
Really, what he's saying is not that important.
Shadow Priest, tell me, what lies in my future if I allow Shang Tsung to execute this plan?
The demon sorcerer's plan is a twist in the rules of the tournament battle. The breach through the dimensional gate is a method of exercising the rights to challenge, though it goes against the wish of the elder gods. This makes it difficult to see a clear outcome. If we win this new tournament, your life will be eternal. Your power remains.
Shao Kahn, I stand at your command.
Your presence is welcome, Kintaro. Shang Tsung, your likeness exists in the Earth realm. Therefore, I grant you a new physical form. One that will replenish your powers of sorcery and fool the Earth gods into allowing your soul through the dimensional gate. If you fail this mission, all the Outworld will be wiped from reality.
I win.
Eternal torture.
Shang Tsung feels pain he has never felt before. His flesh, his soul, torn from its very existence. He will be reconstructed, his youth restored, his strength multiplied.
Let the power of the outward speak to the Shaolin Temple. Shaolin changes men, but the presence of our being felt. You are to crush the warriors responsible for his death. Let the power of the outward speak to the Shaolin Temple. Death and destruction. We must not falter our spirit. Victory will embrace us. My dark powers will expand through the universe, and the elder God's wishes will be nothing more than a nuisance. Kitana, Kitana, Baraka. Darkness that consumes me.
Well done.
Stacy, try and clean up that signal.
Sir, I can't even pinpoint its source.
Okay, that's the end of that portion. But as I've shown, and as you can see, even in his first appearance, he was shown to be incredibly cunning. This was the prequel to MK2, and he was shown to be extremely cunning and tactically intelligent. He came up with the plan to attack the temple. He wanted his warriors to be destroyed. He wanted his enemies to be systematically destroyed, which shows that he had a great deal of tactical intelligence when coming up with this segment. This part of the plan was his putting himself in the front line was his part of the plan. So this is what I mean by talking about the original version. This is the way he was built. He wasn't foolish. He wasn't quick to anger. He was cunning and intelligent. He was patient and carefully, and he spoke with a great deal of competence and intelligence, which was shown right in this prequel comic. Without further ado, I must move on to the next segment of the video. But that is where I leave. That is where I have shown you today.
Shao Kahn.
Okay, so I think from this portion of the video, I have given you guys, you viewers, enough information about him as the character.
Feel the wrath of Shao
I think I have given you enough information about the character. Of course, gameplay-wise and by fighting difficulty, he definitely still holds up to the same level he held up to.
I am Shao Kahn.
He still holds up at the same level.
I win.
Intelligent, intimidation. The DLC chapter reveals that he never truly trusted Gucci. Briefly appears in the game, but it still can be held at a significant level.
Round 2, fight. Is that your best?
Look, I won't lie to you guys. MK9 is definitely
You
definitely Shao Kahn's best appearance in the Neverrealm
I win.
of games.
Round 1, fight.
That was dumb. as the most significant appearance of the character.
Feel the wrath of Shao Kahn.
It's just, it's not as good as...
You will die, mortal.
It's just not as good as the Midway era, as I've shown you in that brief scene.
Round 3, fight.
The Phantom has been
Is that your best?
Cutscene based.
It's official. You suck.
It's definitely overloaded in general. I do like this version of the character, but I do understand that he is not the best version of him. By far not the best version of him.
You will die, mortal.
You have to understand as a fan. You have to see where I'm coming from. Because I don't talk these opinions.
Kano wins. Is that your best?
Round
2, fight.
Dislike. I still appreciate K9 for what he is. He was
It's official.
first
You suck.
I was exposed to. So of course I appreciate how he was done in this game. But I also accept that it's not as good as
The power of Shao Kahn.
I also accept it's not as good as the Midway era of him.
Round 3, fight. Feel the wrath of Shao Kahn.
That's what I'm coming off of with this version. My explanation. That was interesting.
I win. Round 1, fight. You will die, mortal.
This is where my opinion comes into effect. If you like this version of the character, if you jive with this version of the character, don't let this version take that away from you. It is not a complete degradation. And character-wise, he is much closer to the actual character than he has
I
been,
win.
than he was in the previous.
Round 1, fight.
My previous version. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because there is still significant importance to the version of the character.
Fatality. Kano wins.
He is still a good
Don't
version
make me
of the
laugh.
character.
Well done. Is that your best?
So, take what I'm saying. Just even disagree with what I'm saying. Because I find a disagreement with my statements.
Shao Kahn.
Many people like this version of the character,
Round
but
one.
it is sad. But it is sad that his degradation does continue. Sad. I don't want
You suck.
I don't want to be chastising because he is my favorite character in the series. So it is sad for me, especially that I had to diminish him.
Fatality.
Because this game doesn't do him complete justice. It should be doing it.
Pathetic fool.
So, yeah. That is my opinion on this version of the character. The comic for the Earth era would show him some scenes of him, and he is definitely not the pathetic levels that are shown in the next version. As far as the status quo goes, he is still significantly powerful, and
Fatality.
the era. So yeah.
Is that your best?
As far as I'm concerned, do not forget Powerhouse.
It's official.
He wasn't
You
this kid.
suck.
He was a powerhouse. He was still a good version. He was still a decent depiction of the character. He has his flaws, but that doesn't take away from the importance of this version of the character.
One fight. Feel the power of Shao Kahn. Motaro wins.
Okay, that was a bad one.
Round 2, fight. Feel the wrath of Shao Kahn. That was pathetic.
He's still a significantly important version of the character, so
Is that your
take
best
it
fight?
and it's one of the most difficult versions to fight. He's in the top 5 difficult boss, which I'm not joking about. Well, actually, maybe top 4, depending on your experience. So, he is the
Round 1, fight.
this is my opinion, so, well, it can be opinion in fact, for some of it.
Round 2, fight.
But my biggest gripe against him is this game is how
Finish him.
Quan Chi
You can never win.
how Quan Chi
I win.
how Quan Chi was able to manipulate him on behalf of Shinnok, trying to make the knowledge that Shinnok is once again an upgrade when he is certainly not. He was not an upgrade in the Midway era.
Shao Kahn.
Considered an upgrade because he falls
Round
even
1, fight.
shorter. Shorter victory. Shao Kahn does in this game.
Is that your best?
Has been a failure for many years. Okay, dude, like seriously.
You suck. Round 2, fight. Feel the power of Shao Kahn.
It's just the management of the character when it comes down to it. Hopefully, Shinnok will be getting his own video, because that's ridiculously. Because he dresses
Shao
like a clown
Kahn.
and doesn't nearly look as intimidating
Round
as
one.
the original games.
Feel the wrath of Shao Kahn.
So yeah, that's my point. That's my
Flawless
facts
victory.
about the MK9 version.
Round
So
2. Fight!
yes, without further ado,
I win.
That will conclude this video. Thank you all for watching. If you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe. If you don't, thank you for watching anyways. As always, God bless you all. See you in the next video.
All too